Hey everyone, welcome back to Fighting Spirit Film Festival. I have a special guest with me today. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Giedre Jackyte, and first of all, thank you very much for having me. So I am an actress, martial artist, action performer, and dancer. I actually studied dance when I came to London.
Describe yourself in three fictional characters.
Oh, okay, probably would be like Black Widow. I think
Mhm.
all of the girls who love action love Black Widow, and then the second one, Trinity from Matrix, and um, and the third one. I'm not sure if there's a third one. I just love these two, to be honest. So I'm just gonna stick with these two.
Can you tell us about your martial arts journey? I read you started off competing in youth nationals for karate Kyokushin.
Yes. I was born in Lithuania, a very small countryside called Kazlų, and the only martial arts club I knew at the time was karate. I used to watch lots of Jackie Chan films, and I always wanted to do kung fu, but there was nothing available. So I did karate. I really enjoyed it. I was very little. I think around 10 years old. And yes, I was challenging myself to go to youth nationals, had lots of fun. But after that, I just decided go different route, and I chose dance.
How did you get started with Eskrima? I know that you're a FMA world champion. Can you tell us about your journey with Eskrima?
Okay, so basically, when I finished my studies here in London, I kind of felt I had an injury, and I felt like I wanted to do something for myself. You know, when you just need something for not professional or just for your soul, as I call it. And then I came across Eskrima. I've never heard about it before, and I thought to myself, let me just give it a try. Because I met Erma Alexander on the set, and then he told me more about the martial arts, and I really fell in love with it. It was really challenging at first because the way you train, and he's very old school, so he teaches you like in a very traditional way. Because you have to use your right and the left hand and everything. You practice with your right, you practice with your left, and I really fell in love with the challenge. And like 5 years down the line, I had an opportunity to um, no audition, but to train with the British squad and then go to the World Championship, which was such a privilege. And I'm really grateful for everyone for giving me the opportunity.
Sorry, there's
Thank
my
you.
little clap to say congratulations. And also about your acting. You trained at the Identity School of Acting. How was your experience, and how did you know that you wanted to get into acting?
Everything is very interesting. Everything unraveled quiet. I think just maybe it was just meant to be. So I think I'm going back to dance because I think dance was one of those things that kind of brought me here. And had it an injury, and I was really had to decide, okay, what do I want to do with my life? And then just by accident, I met one person, and they said, "Oh, I think you should try to do some acting." And I was a bit hesitant because I've never considered myself an actress, or I was never dreaming as a little girl to be acting. And then he was like, "No, trust me, just go to the school. It's a great school. You're gonna enjoy. Just have to audition, etc." And I was thinking, you know what? I have nothing to lose. And then I applied for Identity. They have their auditions, and I got in. And I started really enjoying acting because I just realized there's so much art into it. And I love that expression. I feel like in dance, you express yourself through movement, and with acting, you have to verbalize yourself and like different kind of elements that goes into acting. And I love the approach. And since then, I think it was around 2017, if I remember correctly, and I just really fell in love with it. And I'm just trying to pursue acting and get involved myself in any projects that I can.
What drew you to your role in Outlands?
Oh, so first of all, it was an amazing team. When Max messaged me, because we have worked together on Ascendants, so I just want to work with him again, and I love the role because it was great. I always wanted to play kind of Viking role, and of course, it was action involved. So we had some rehearsals at the Hybrid FMA gym. So we did like a little choreo, and of course, my scene partner with whom I'm fighting was the amazing Eloise. And we just really get along together. We understand our work ethic. So it was just a pure pleasure to be involved in the Outlands.
How did you prepare for your role in Outlands?
So we had rehearsals. We kind of knew what we wanted, and because me and Alois we training together at the gym, so we kind of know each other. We know each other's movements. So it was such a joy to actually create something. And of course, Emma Alexander, who was overlooking our fight, gave us some pointers, gave us some extra ideas. And of course, we had like some dialogue. So we discussed with the director what he wanted us to do, how he wanted us to director and also Max, because he was producing it, how he wanted us to bring the roles to life. So it was pretty straightforward. I think when you're working with your friends, it's such an easy process. It seems like you're just friends meeting together and just having fun.
You reunited with your Ascendants co-stars Eloise Lovell Anderson, as you talked about before, Adrian Falconer, Max Cavanagh, the director, and Mara Alexander, Outlands. How did it feel to work with them again on another short film?
It definitely felt amazing. It seems like a little family we kind of created. I feel like Ascendant's mood was slightly different. It was more moody, and I feel like I didn't really speak much with everyone on set because I just wanted to stay focused. And of course, we take all of the work seriously. So even Outlands, we were focused. But on Ascendants, it was that extra maybe pressure we felt because you just really want to stay in the characters because my character Emma's character didn't have that many lines, so we had to embody everything through the movement, so we felt a responsibility to do a great job because Leroy is an amazing director, so we wanted to make sure he's happy with our performance.
What was the best part of filming Outlands?
I think the fight with Eloise. I think I really had fun. We really went into it. We didn't have that much time, to be honest, because our fight was at the very end of the day. So we just said to each other, "Doesn't matter. Let's just do it." And we did those takes, a lot of those takes in one take. And of course, we had like some pickup shots and stuff. But yeah, we learned the choreo. We just said, "Let's do this." So that's my favorite part.
I've seen on Instagram that you're foraying into being behind the camera as cinematographer and director. What has the shift into this new role been like?
It's been great. It's been eye-opening. I think it's very good for all the performers to be involved behind the scenes because then you understand what it actually takes to create a shot that you are proud of. And at the same time, you don't want to put yourself almost like in a box. So if you are a performer, that's all I do. I'm not gonna do anything else because it's gonna be detrimental to my art. I don't think so. That's true. And I want to challenge myself, see what else I can do, find different passions for myself. And I had this opportunity for a couple of days to direct it, and I really enjoyed it. I feel like I saw everything from a different perspective, which I hope will help me to be a better performer. And in the future, who knows, maybe I'll create something myself, which I guess have a couple of plans, and I'll tell you maybe next time.
And do you have any upcoming projects you can tell us about?
So at the moment, we are working with Leroy and Chloe again, Leroy Kincaid and Chloe. Um, is called As Night Falls. So we are currently filming. So at the moment, I can't really talk much about it. And yeah, there's few other feature films that I'm in production right now, but I can't really share much right now, unfortunately.
That's okay. And now time for speed round. So you pick one film for every question. You have 10 seconds to answer each one.
All right.
What's the best film from 2024?
Oh, it's called The Dogman.
If someone wanted to get to know you, what film would you recommend?
Oh, Black Swan.
Your favorite person, what's their favorite film?
Oh, oh my gosh. This is difficult. Okay, it's a Russian film. It's called Boomer. It's my brother's favorite film.
What's the next film you're going to watch?
Oh, oh my gosh. There's actually I have such a long list of, oh my God, I can't answer. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, the Gladiator 2, I haven't watched it yet.
And lastly, which cinematic universe would you like to live in?
um, yes, Marvel.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you taking out like time out of your day. Thank you so much, and we're so excited to see what you've got next planned.
Thank you so much for having me on board. Thank you. It's always a pleasure talking with you.